Welcome back everybody to another video. Today we got Sugar Leader deck profile and I think 3 games against a Shanks, a purple Luffy, and a red Sanji. Alright, let's get to the deck profile. Let's start with the leader. Let's see what she does. She's new from OP10. Red purple 4 life leader, 5,000 power. At the end of your turn, if you have I'm just gonna call it Dofi family or Dofi type card or character with power of 6,000 or more set up to one of your Dawn is active, so that leaves one up for all of your events that you'll be running in the deck. And I'm running around like maybe 25, half the deck is events. And then on your opponent's turn, when you activate an event, you get to ramp a Dawn as active. Very good for when you're trying to use multiple events in a single turn. Alright, from left to right, we got 3 10-drop Shanks. Very good, very strong, very aggressive. Very good for controlling, well, not controlling the board, but making sure your opponent's hits are for lower than normal. Plus you ramp into it, so you'll be playing this a lot earlier than they can handle it. Next, 4 of the new blocker Viola. On KO, you minus a Dawn, you get to recover a purple event from your trash. She's also 4,000 power, so she's not super garbage on board, so you can still attack if you need her to. Next, playing 4 of the new Search Your Sugar, you rest a Dawn, and you search top 5 for a Dofi card. Next, 2 of this 2K counter Giola. On your opponent's attack, you can rest 2 Dawn and rest one of their 4 or cost or lower characters. This hasn't come up for me, maybe it will someday, but yeah, not today. Next, 2 of Senior Pink. On play, Dawn -1, you add a purple event, a cost 5 or less from your trash to your hand, then you set 1 Dawn active. So he's 5 cost, 6,000 power. That's important because he can be cheated out by this next card. That 8-drop Dofi, 9,000 power. On play, you go -1 Dawn and you cheat out a 5 cost or lower Dofi type card from your hand. And on your opponent's turn, you rest 1 Dawn to ramp a Dawn. Next, one of the best cards in the deck, the 5-drop Rosinante. On play, you could trash an event to draw 2 cards. And at the end of your turn, if you have 7 or more Dawn on your board, you get to set up 2 active. So he's definitely important for making sure you use all your events that on your opponent's next turn. Run 4 of this because you need to make sure you're seeing this for all these events so they don't get stuck in your hand with no way of using them. Next, I'm running 4 of this 2K. Baby 5 cost 3, 1,000 power, so she's not really good on board, but if you for some reason cannot ramp on your opponent's turn, you don't have an event that you can use that doesn't go minus like some of them that we're running. On play, you can discard a card from your hand, and if your leader is Dofi type, you get to ramp 1 Dawn active. And then last high drop I'm playing, and last character, 2 of this 9-drop Kaido. On play, you go down -5, and you KO a 6 cost or lower character on the board, and then he gains Rush. If you've already established your Doflamingo, and then you play Kaido the next turn, you'll be pretty good because you get to ramp with him, and then you get to ramp with your leader the following turn. And that'll leave you with 9 Dawn the following turn. On your next turn anyways. Next I'm playing 3 of this new 2-cost red event, Kamakura Jusoshi. I don't think that's the name in English, but that's what it's on here. It's counter, you choose one of your leaders or characters against 3,000 power during the battle, then afterwards one of your opponent's leaders or characters gets -2,000, so pretty much 2 costs for 5,000 power. Trigger, you get one of your leaders or characters to get 1,000 for the turn. I feel like a lot of red events do that when it comes to power. Next, playing 4 of the new Divine Departure, the Shanks card. As a counter, has the same as guard point, so 1 Dawn for 3,000 power, and it's only for your leader, by the way. Or you can do the main effect to rest 5 Dawn, so for a total of 6 Dawn, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 8,000 power or less. and combined with Shanks, that pretty much kills a 9000 power or lower character. Next, we need to Gum Gum Jet Gatling, the 03 event. I prefer it over the red one because this one has the trigger to ramp it on. If you get to do that early, that's always good. Next, 3 of the slow beam. I don't think it's called, I'm pretty sure it's called slow beam in English. So 1 Dawn, counter, Dawn -1, give up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 2000 for the whole turn. I think this could be replaced for Hell's Judgment if you want. It's the same thing but a little bit stronger. 2 Dawn, and then you go Dawn -1, and then you do for instead of for 2000, you do 3000 for your opponent's leaders and character. Has a trigger as well, but that's fine. Next card, 2 of the slow beam sword. So for 2 Dawn, and then you go Dawn -1, you get to boost one of your characters or leaders for 2000 power, and then you rest one of your opponent's characters. So if they're attacking out of order, attacking with the leader first, or playing characters first, this really comes in handy. Next, playing 4 of the Searcher event, but it only searches the top 3. Very good for the early turns when you just want to take hits and then also ramp with your leader effect. So this also has come up where I use this event to search this event to use in the same battle. Then I'm running 1 God Thread. It has activate main, KO when your opponent's costs 5 or lower characters, and then it ramps 1 Dawn. And the trigger is ramp a Dawn. This comes up every once in a while, so I'm running it at 1. You can remove it and put any other event if you want. Maybe run this at 4, or maybe more 0-3s in case you run into bricks like the Skydos or too many Shanks or anything else. And then last, I'm playing 3 Blast Breath. Dawn -1, you get 4000 power, so one of the very good ones for late game when they're trying to swing high or KO your characters and you need something big. This will help you out. Alright, now let's go into some of the battle videos. Let me just remove my face so I don't get in the way. And I have it right here. Game 1 against Purple Luffy. Let me edit the speed. And then this should be, okay, right here. Get this sound off. Takes a while to find the game. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's not the button. This button? Yes, this button. Alright, so I chose to go first. I want him to attack me first, and so I can start ramping as soon as possible. And I don't want him going first, definitely. So I just play out Sugar, search the next turn. Let's see what we get. We can get the 5 cost would be a good idea. So we could cheat him out later on with the Flamingo. Okay. Then we can attack with 7 because we have the 0-3 event we can use to ramp. We don't want to use the other purple event to go -1. Here we might have to drop the Shanks, but I'm not sure. I do like Shanks. It works perfect. I mean, I'm still going to use it anyways just so I can ramp. Even if it's not going to protect the trigger. Oh, I guess I didn't. Okay, well. Let's see what we do this turn. I guess we could do a double search. Yeah, find the 1 cost event, and then we can use that event in the next following turn. His Bentham's not going to be doing anything because he's got no good attack powers to copy. And another search. 5. Yep, the other 5 drop, very good. Now we should use a 0-3 event with the Senior Pink, maybe. Let's see what he does. Okay, he's taking a while to think. Yeah, KO Sugar, that's fine. I'm going to use my event just to make sure I ramp because he might not attack with his Bentham this turn. Yeah, he plays out Luffy into Sanji. I want to get rid of that Sanji, but I can't at the moment, unfortunately. I'm at 8 Dawn. I should be just attacking to face and then playing out the Flamingo into Rosinante. And then that should leave me with 3 Dawn open for the opponent's turn. Trash something, draw 2. Okay. I do another 0-3 and a 2K counter. Okay, I'm pretty sure the opponent wants to attack with. Oh, okay. He plays that's 7 cost Sanji, rest my Rosinante. He's probably gonna swing into my character like 4 times, maybe 5 times. Here I tried to guard it very heavy, but I ended up forgetting about his Bentham, and he just kills my Rosinante, but it was fine. I ended up saving life at the end at least, even though I technically did want to take at least 1 hit. Alright, he's just gonna keep swinging at it, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 6s, 7s, and then probably a 9. Okay. My whole hand size is pretty much gone at this point. Let's go 0-3, probably trash the senior pink. Okay, there was an ante because I already have one on board. And then I forgot that this one can attack, so he dies, unfortunately. But I do still get to play Shanks. I probably should have played Shanks first, but yeah, that was a mistake. I mean, either way, he had a 2K counter, so it didn't make a difference. Now we gotta make sure that Sanji dies, because that's the only thing giving him value. Let's see if he wants to protect. Okay, Gum Gum Giant. GGG. And then I'll just swing 12 at it. Keep his hand size down. He shouldn't be able to hit my board too much, I don't think. Unfortunately, I don't really have any events to protect my board. Let's see what he does. Right here, I'm hoping he goes for life because I need more cards in my hand. Yeah, he goes for sugar, that's fine. I don't need that character anymore. It ended up being a pseudo blocker. Taking hits. Right here, he's probably just gonna play another 7-drop Luffy, I would think. Keep his board wide. He's at how many? He has 8 Dawn, so there's not too much he can really do at this turn. It's just waiting on my opponent. Okay, he goes 7 into my face. I'll take it. And then again, I'll take it. I have plays now. Okay, he plays 2 blockers. I could play the Flamingo into Senior Pink. It's not a bad idea. And then I could pick up a good event to play. I'll swing at his board first, see what he does. Blocking, of course. Whatever Shanks goes to, he's probably going to block as well. Yep. Yeah, Senior Pink, minus a Dawn. See what I pick up, probably a slow beam. Then restand a Dawn. Then I will get another active Dawn at the end of my turn. Here I'm trying to figure out the math, I think. Do I have Dawn to spare to play sugar, or do I swing at something? I'll swing at face. He decides to guard that. I'm not sure if that was the best thing, but I guess you don't want to take all the cheap hits, right? I got a pretty good event. I also do get to ramp with both the flamingos this turn. Not that I need to ramp 2 times anyways. This turn seems like a turn he might want to just go all in on life. Can't really go for board. He can attack sugar again if he wants. Here I think I use slow beam would be the smartest choice. Oh, I take it. Okay, that's odd. I guess I know I can counter out of anything anyways because of my red event. Let's use that, get the most value out of it. 8 to 7. And then 10 to 5. Yeah, he pretty much lost. I would have wiped his whole board and then I had a blocker as well. Alright, let's go into the next game. Let's see what it is. Against Red Sanji. Let me get the speed to 1.5. This is muted and full screen. Let's see how long it takes to get there. Okay, so opponent chooses to go second, right? Yeah, I think that's wrong. He should not be letting me go first. I have an event, I use it, I search sugar. I'll probably play sugar and leave one up for the divine departure. Now I have 2 divine departures. I don't really want to search with sugar because I don't want it to die to one of those 1-drops, but let's see what I do. Okay, I do search. I search the 5-cost event to KO whatever he plays the following turn. If he plays anything with like 4 Dawn or whatever. Let's see what he does. Okay, 6 into life. I'm gonna have to use an event just to make sure I'm ramping. Now I'm at 4 Dawn. Next turn I'm at 6 Dawn. Yeah, that's fine. Plays a 3 cost for 7,000 Sanji. It's kind of crazy. I take the hit and I get to ramp another Dawn. Never punished. Okay, so now I'm at 7 Dawn this turn. I'm gonna swing 5 at it first to see if he wants to defend it, and if he does, I will use my 5-cost event perhaps. Okay, he lets it go. I think I should just use that event and save my Rosinante for my 8-drop because I don't know if I'll get another 5-drop to cheat out. Oh, okay, so I chose to play him instead. I threw out that event and I drew 2 cards. I mean, that works too. He has no board presence, so I don't really have to be scared of anything. And then I'm at how many Dawn? 7 Dawn. If I ramp this turn, I could play Shanks. Let's see if I do that or not. Here I was thinking his Wapple was gonna attack and I was gonna defend that one, but he chose not to. Smart. So now I'm at 9 Dawn. Kinda ruined my plans. But I did get another Rosinante, so I'll just do the Flamingo and Rosinante. I think that'll be the smartest choice right here. Yeah, let's attack 5 and 6. Okay, so I guess I'm doing 6 and 6. Because you never know what the triggers in these red decks are scary. Okay, he guarded both hits. The Flamingo into Rosinante. Trash Divine Departure maybe? Yeah. Draw 2 cards. Use both my Rosinante's effects. Get 4 done active and then leader effect another one. So 5 done active. He's for sure gonna use Wapple's effect and in conjunction with Pell to KO one of my Rosinantes. Use Dofi to ramp one. I do want to defend at least one of them so I have the Dons coming up every turn. And I use Kamakura, should I? Okay, I use that. Minus 2 leader and him, and then I ramp one and then I'll use a 2K counter. Now his Pell has to attack. for 9. So for that one, I might definitely use the red event to defend. Yep. He kills the other one with his effect. And that's the end of his turn. I'll play Shanks, and then I'm pretty sure he can't defend his board. Swing 5 into Pell, 6 into Pell, 9 into Pell, then 12 into Wobble. Pass turn, get 3 active Dawn. Let's see what he has now. And he has 4 life. He was kind of starving himself by not taking some hits, I think. I don't remember how many times I swung into his life, actually, but yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, no, I did swing 6 twice, like a few turns ago. Alright, he plays that Sanji Nami for 7,000 power. He uses that new event I was talking about that can KO things. Scary Trigger. Gum Gum Molgun. It gives a character minus 5,000, then if you have a character with 6,000 or more, it kills with 2,000 or less. It's kind of crazy. Alright, did I unpause? Yep. Going 7 into me, I think that's fine. I can't lose. I should just take it. Yep. 8 into me. I might use an event. Let's see. Just so I don't get like a what's it called? Diablo Johnblade or unblockable down to my last life. Because I was planning on playing 2 blockers this next turn. Let's KO that Sanji. Go 9 into life and then 12 into life and then play out 2 blockers. And they will be recovering me my purple events from the trash. And now it's looking really bad for him. Alright, he plays Zoro. For 2 done, he gains Rush. On KO, he plays a 6,000 power guy from the hand. Nine to life. I think I should defend that one just in case. I mean, block that one. Use an event so I can rest his guy. He attacked in the wrong order, so. And now I get to recover it again. And I think at this point, he just give up. Here, I attack the Zoro just to see if he wants to cheat out another character. And then I can kill it with Kaido. Okay, no, I'm going for life first. Yeah, 9 to Zoro. Let's see what he does. Cheats out the blocker Sanji. I'll just use Kaido, KO it. Attack 10 to life. Then 12 to life. I probably could have got for game, but I guess I just try to play a little bit safer, maybe. I, I still have the blocker and this event to rest one of his guys. Let's see if he makes the same mistake twice. He's gotta go for game somehow. It's a good thing I got 1 life, because otherwise he can just go unblockable and go straight to me and ignore my blocker. 14 into Shanks. Of course I'm blocking that. He's leaving 1 gun open for some reason. Maybe the Radical Beam or something crazy like that. A blocker, chopper. 12 to face, and then maybe 19 to face I go. Oh wait, 16 because they only had 7 done. Yep, it's a good game. All right, let's go into the next game, which is who was it? Shanks. Here, 1.5 speed, and then let's go into the match. Okay, for some reason I chose to go second. I don't know why. I should be wanting to go first, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't know why I chose to go second in this matchup. Maybe it was a misclick. I ramp a Dawn and then I take it. Yep. I just wanted to ramp, I didn't want to defend. He may be a little confused, but that's okay. I can search with this sugar and search with the next sugar. Getting blockers. I need an event that I can use and not go minus. There we go, perfect. Attack 6 into his life. He should take it, I think. Nothing to be scared of at the moment. Yep, he takes it. 5 to me, I use an event to ramp. Pick up that guy, get it done. Do I want to defend? Nope. At 2 life I feel safe. Unfortunately here I have to use an event because I don't have any 2Ks in my hand. I only run, I think, 5 2Ks. But that's because I have so many events. I feel like I've said events like 100 times in this video already. Alright, 5 to face, use leader effect of course. Doflamingo into Rosinante. Trash an event, draw 2. I got 2 Shanks. 2 of those back to back would be really crazy. Let's see if that ends up happening. I need to get rid of some of his board presence soon. Alright, he's going 6 into face. I'll use this event to go to give -2 to his leader and his character. Gonna go 5 to face. Do I drop my 1 blocker? Yeah. Then 6. I'll take it, get blast breath. Here I go. Shanks. I'll just get rid of his board. I'm gonna get like 4 active done at the end of my turn. Or 3. And I have events to defend my life if I have to. He's gonna defend his Luffy's a lot, and it's gonna be for nothing because they're all gonna die. And then the next turn I should be able to search with sugar if I wanted to. He actually defends that one again. It's crazy. So I kill one with my Shanks. 3 active Dawn. He has 2 attacks and potentially another one if he has another Rush Luffy. Okay, he plays Rayleigh, blocker. He's gonna draw 2, trash 1. Good for fixing your hand. He drops an event. I think that KO's like a 6,000 power guy or something. Here, do I defend? I mean, which event do I use? Of course I'm defending. Let's use that. Boost my leader, minus 2,000 to his Luffy, so he's at 3. Then he plays Lucky Roo and doesn't attack with his Luffy. Here I'm assuming whatever I do, the Rosinante is just gonna die to his Lucky Roo, so I'm gonna attack with that first. And he can't just use leader effect to negate it either. He could have saved Lucky Roo, honestly. If he had a 2K, he should have used it now. Okay, he does the block and then he KOs my guy. I didn't really care too much because I have another one in my hand, so everything is fine. Here I just keep swinging for life. I think I played both my 5 drop guys. First, I think I should pick up an event, and then Rosinante will trash that one and then draw 2. Here I'm checking to see which one I want to pick up. Probably the Noro Beam, yep. Because that one will rest his character if he plays, or if he attacks out of order. I think yeah, pick up that one, and then the other Rosinante will trash one, draw 2. I think I trashed the Blast Breath, but I'm not entirely sure. No, Divine Departure makes more sense because I have my 10 done anyways. And then I drew into 2 more events. So lucky. Let's see if he plays a character first, and then he's gonna get punished. He does. Will he at least swing with his Luffy first? Because that's the one I'm more concerned about. Alright, he draws 2, trashes the 8-drop Rayleigh. Of course, can't use that card, it's too late for that. Alright, he attacked out of order. So I use slow beam, protect my leader, and then rest his Luffy. Or the blocker. Let's see which I choose. I choose Luffy. Yes, makes the most sense, I think. And then he might play another blocker. Okay, yeah, Lucky Roo again. So let's get the Rosinante attack. Hopefully he kills Senior Pink because he's active. I prefer to have my Rosinante to survive. And I think he falls for that trick too. Rosinante is the one who's giving me all these active dons at the end of my turn, so that's the more important one in my opinion. But I do see why he wants to like stop more attacks from coming through. Here I might just attack 5 into Luffy. Okay, let's search first. Blocker, yeah. Why not? Search more. God Thread. I can actually use that this turn to KO his guy. That's when you're trying to recover that other event. Since I already have Rosinante on board. Here I'm just prioritizing killing his Luffy. Doesn't matter how many attacks I have to put into it. Slowly getting his life size or life count down. Get slow beam sword again. And then I get reactivated Dawn, play a blocker. And now I have 3 active Dawn at the end of my turn. This guy's in trouble. I think he'll just lose next turn actually. Hopefully he learned his lesson about not playing characters before attacking. Or attacking with the characters first. Especially since he's seen that I drew the slow beam from the trash. Alright, draw 2, trash 1 again, the Rayleigh. I'm assuming he has a lot of bricks in his hand. Let's see if he wants to attack with the blocker or not. Either way, one of them's getting arrested because of my event, so doesn't really matter too much. Here I could block and use the event just so I can recover it immediately. Not the worst idea. Yeah, that's what I choose to do. I block with her, use the event, rest the guy, and then when she dies, I get to recover the event. I rest the guy that can attack, ramp with sugar, and then I let her die, right? Right. Thinking hard about it. Yeah, let it die, and then pick up the event again. And now he has 2 done for nothing. I could technically play another 10-drop Shanks right now. Let's go for board. Keep swinging at it until it dies. 6 to 5. He's gonna counter, yep. 6 to 5 again. Oh, wait, I have spared on. 7 to 5. Let's make sure it's dead. I can't play Kaido any of these turns because if I don't have 7 Dawn, my Rosinante will not restand 2 Dawn at the end of my turn. And I do need all my Dawn. Alright, 12 into face again. Play it Rosinante. Trash that, draw 2. And then restand 5 Dawn at the end of my turn. I have 9 active Dawn. He plays strengths first. He's gonna get punished for that. If he attacks with leader first, which he does. Use slow beam. Rest his 10 drop strengths. And now he just pretty much just lost the whole game. Attack 11 into face. And then, what is this? 8 into face. Let's see, who gets to attack with all 10 Dawn once his blocker is cleared. He debuffs my leader, I don't know why. He has 2 keys or something. Yeah, he blocks anyway. Let's give Rosinante all the Dawn and attack for 15. He almost had it too. 7, 9, 11. Nope. Nah, he wasn't close, but yeah. That's that. That's 3 games with Sugar. Hopefully you guys learned something from these games. Let me know what you guys think. Let me go back to the deck profile again. So yeah, this is what I'm running. You could use other cards besides Kaido, like 9-drop Lin and or the 9-drop Luffy. Let me get to those actually. Where is he? This one. On play, you return 1 or more Dawn. Draw a card, then he gains Rush. Not bad for pressure. Or you could play this Lin that gets rid of a character and then gains you a life. I don't think that's too necessary. I don't know. I haven't tested it out. Maybe it is good. You did say I got stuck with Kaido in my hand because I didn't want to go -5, but this could have been fun too. Anyways, yeah, that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.